Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Minnesota Twins have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Zach Greinke.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed and a pitch upstairs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 now. Struck him out looking. So up next, Rod Carew. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Next pitch inside. 2-1. And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
3-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Twins retired in short order, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City, and on the mound in this one, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Popped up left side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a quick out, number one. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe.
2 outs, base is empty. George Brett getting ready to hit. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Ball to strike. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. Royals bats are quiet there. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field, Waters. Gliding as he moves to his left. And out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now the DH spot, Justin Morneau. Second inning here, no score.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting sixth, the left.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Byron Buxton. The pitch. Double play ball to second. Flips it behind his back. Oh, the throw is wild. Over to first, safe. Now the third baseman, Nick Gordon. 2 for 8 in the series so far. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. One runs in, heading for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 2-zip.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Torrey Hunter next to bat for Minnesota. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Kansas City, Martin Digo. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Here comes a pitch. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Two now. Up the middle. Carew. Jump throw across his body. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Edward Olivares. Swings through that one for strike 2. The pitch. And now the count is even.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 2-2 on the way. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kepler has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. KC down in order, and they're down 2-0. New inning getting started. Leading off, Torii Hunter.
The center fielder.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Greinke with a move to first. Hunter gets back easily. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. So now 1-2. Greinke picks to first. Back in there standing. Runner at first with no outs here. Out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And next for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That misses off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High fly ball out to center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now back.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
First and second, 1 out. Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. That one missed. Hunter over at second. Killebrew over at first with 1 away. Taps softly to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back. The designated hitter, Justin.
So 2 down now, and here is Justin Morneau. This one chopped to first. Takes it himself. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. That one's in there, and now 2-2. And that misses off the outside edge. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Ryan throws to first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and no luck this time either. Nobody out, runner at first. Pickoff throw once again. Back in again. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Drew Waters stands in. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. The 1-2. And down on strikes, and there's 2 away. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Move to first, and he's back safely. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Byron Buxton. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Nick Gordon digs in now. Singleton scored his first time. And a 1-1. In the air, left field. Gordon under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Now batting Max Kepler. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Buxton over at first with 1 away. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to O'Neill for the inning-ending double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Leading up.
And to the plate for Kansas City, George Brett. He's 0 for 1. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that one almost got him. And a pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Martin Digo digging in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And the righty deals. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Two outs. He goes down looking. Royals lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Kansas City, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Carlos Correa. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Hunter.
So up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Correa gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Waves at defender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Harmon Killebrew, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And 1 and 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Now back.
Joe Mauer now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Two on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Next offering misses. 2-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next pitch is outside. The Royals hitless so far in the game.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
2-2. Tap to first. Killebrew takes it to the bag. That ends the frame. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Amir Garrett. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Now pitching for the Royals.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Justin Morneau.
Garrett.
And that's outside. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Taylor Clark up and throwing. The pitch. And another ball. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here comes a 3-2. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a 2-1 on the way. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Max Kepler will hit next. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the sixth. And stepping in is the speedy Buck O'Neil. Here's a 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder,
The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Throw to first. O'Neil back in standing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ryan throws over, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball and then the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Joe Brett.
And next up for the Royals, George Brett. Here's a 1-1. And this is inside. O'Neil leads off first with one away. Pitch misses inside. They're down 3-1. Martin Digo waiting for a turn at the plate. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Back to work, 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's towards center. Hunter has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Martin Digo.
Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ryan picks over. O'Neil back easily. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. Chris, Salvia Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
And the pitch.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Edward Olivares, the next to hit. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Coleman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now Correa up to hit.
Leading off for Minnesota, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And here it comes.
Ball.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Base knock right field.
The batter, the second baseman.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Man at first with 1 gone. Rod Carew, the next twin up to hit. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Coleman over to first, and Hunter dives back in. Righty delivers. This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 3,
Harmon Killebrew, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 3. Coleman picks to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering is foul back. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The 1-1. On a line out towards center. Hunter makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Ball and a strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Next pitch is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Duran warming up as well. Now a fly ball to right center. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Drew Waters.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
The wind and the pitch. That one missing inside. In the air, left field, down the line. Buxton makes a nice running catch. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 2-0. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Taylor Clark.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer.
The catcher, Joe Mauer.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Twins DH, Justin Morneau. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Mauer, the runner at third. Morneau at first with no outs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Now all even up. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And that's ball 4.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
1 out, bases loaded. And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. A little roller up along first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Second and third, 2 down.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1 strike.
Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So the Royals batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Buck O'Neil. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Carew throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Whips it across. Royals set down in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Stamont.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's going to be Torrey Hunter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is in for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Waters on the move as he glides back. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
The second baseman,
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Next pitch is outside. High fly ball, right field. Waters sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Harmon Killebrew. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. And that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. On the mound now, Joe Nathan. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Number 38, Joe.
Here's Digo. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Gordon. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. And a count 1-2.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
A chance for the no-no right here. That one just misses.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. These guys got the W. That's what's most important.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
When the AC on the light field turn up.